Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, let me just set up everything on my end. Make sure that I have everything good to go. Hello. Good there. And good there. Okay, perfect. That was a weird noise. Anyways, hello D-Day. Good to see you, my friend. DJ, Legend, Funky, hello. Question, hello, hello. Susie, hello. Brandon, good to see you, my friend. Tacky. I changed my name. You did. You did. You are best. But you changed it to Sun BG. When are you going to play Dummy Nation? Not today. We'll talk about that. In fact, we'll talk about it right now. I thought today we are just doing kind of our our regular schedule for Territorial. We're gonna have to call it quits after that. But that's gonna be our plan. We're just gonna play about 3 hours of Territorial, have some fun with the boys. I hear the games have gotten big. I was looking at this and I was like, whoa, there was a big spike. It's been a big spike in time played. I don't know what happened there. What, some big YouTubers like start playing or something? Welcome back. Thanks, Soft. I appreciate it, Polar Bear Club, brother. Hi, I'm Country Ball Sweden, if you remember me. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I never lie about this one. I don't. But that could be because you changed your name / your icon. And I typically remember people by one of those two. Like, I'm really good at remembering people, but when they change anything about, like, the only way I know you, which is by your name and icon, if you change that, it's basically like starting over. You're a new person. I'll never know. What's with the new territorial menu when choosing a game? It kind of sucks. I mean, here's what my thought process is of why he changed it. Is it's so admins can potentially look at names and block people. But yeah, I agree. It's not exactly the most aesthetically pleasing thing. And also the idea of having one map to choose from does probably encourage more people to join a game rather than wait for 6 games. So yeah. French YouTuber made one video on the game with 400k subs on his main YouTube channel. He has 3 million. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Thank you, G-Day. I was wondering why so many people randomly popped into that. But yeah, that's the idea behind the menu screen, according to kind of my knowledge. Hey, Jeff, how are you? So yeah, today we're just gonna play some Territorial. Who made Territorial anyways? A German guy by the name of David. I believe he's German anyways. Alright. Let's dominate the games. I agree. We'll play this world game coming up. Welcome back, Corgi. Good to see you. Thanks, Nate. I appreciate it. All right, let's go. Let's hop into this. Let's see if we can have a good game. It's going to be down to a skeleton squad, but we'll be good. The game's changed a lot since I've been gone. I mean, honestly, mostly just the menu. You were around for the boat update, so I think that's the only thing that would be noticeably different gameplay wise for anyone who's taking a break. But other than that, gameplay's still pretty consistent. Hey Mira, good to see you. Hope you're well. I am. I'm doing much better. Thank you. Yeah, I like our spread. I mean, we definitely have good control over Asia. So we have a good shot. Is this a player? Did a player spawn? No, never mind. I thought that was a player. was like, oh man, not in the first game. But no, we're gonna be good. We just got this one Scion guy to worry about. And then I would love to be able to push forward. Although if Blank Corgi over there, oh, I should change my name too, does a good job, then I won't be needed. I'll just need to fight this one guy directly south of me. So we'll see about that. Brandon's got our back, so that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, good. We'll be able to help fight against this green guy as well. The rest of the bot's not too concerned with because they're all basically ours. Although if I leave... Never mind. I thought that was Brandon. Thought I could leave him a little bit of room, but no. He's just not going to be able to get in. Okay, so we don't have much help with this guy. Pataro is not exactly looking strong. I'm just going to fight this guy immediately, so I can take a lot of pressure off everybody else. Because he's not going to push through this bot. He's made that very clear because he sees Brandon's right there, and he doesn't want to fight Brandon, which is not exactly a bad move. But if you... I don't know, man. Why don't you get a bit adventurous with me? Or, yeah. I love this move. This guy's a good one to fight. There we go. And then I might be able to join in the fight on this guy as well, at least for a little bit. Okay, now we got to turn our attention over here. Just hold the line, buddy. Just hold the line. Yeah, you got to give me time to build up, my guy. You can't keep charging in when I'm not having had a moment to save. All right, well, he left the game. Unfortunate. I could have saved him. It just takes a little bit of time. Like, it's not instant. Yeah. Now, my job over here is mostly going to be a little bit of boat defense. There's nothing really for him to boat into because Brandon's right there. But even so. How are we doing? We're doing okay. I mean, where's Skyrim? Yeah, he's all the way down south. He'll be a problem here shortly. But all I gotta do, really, is push through to get just one more attack in here. And then, honestly, I could probably ignore this guy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we do have help over here now. I was gonna squeeze by and just fight Rara over here. But now that we have support, I'll take it a little bit slower. And we'll just slow pace this. Because Yellow has yet to full send anybody. Oh, there's a full donation. Very nice. And now we'll just clear this guy out. Nice. He full sends on the red player. I'll leave Mira and Box over here to fight that. I'm just going to push further into Europe. Try and solidify our borders forward. Wonderful. Okay. Yellow, or excuse me, green has not pushed up north yet. So that is good. And we are the crown, so we're very large. I'm not going to worry about grabbing that guy's land, like rushing attacks by any means. We're fine still. It's not like this guy has a tremendous amount of land that is unrecoverable if we don't get it now. And now we just push through this guy. And he immediately full sends. Nice. We'll help over here. Push you off. Okay, you don't want to be pushed off. I get it.
He full sends as well. So this could be the problem down here. So if you're looking to donate to one of these guys down here. I'll be fine on my own. You simply send a boat for bigger than what he has. But if we could get you two to fight down here against this guy. Oh, we're doing this again. Okay. Stop 3 million. Easy. Good, good, good. They're winning their fight over there. Which means I can just kind of cruise through over here. And we've won Australia. Fantastic. And he's left already too. Yeah, the entire blue team is left. Okay. So we're in a good spot. Now we just got to finish off this last green player who's, you know, tried his best. You got to give him that. He never gave up. I was playing this game, had no idea you were streaming. Welcome to it. Hello. Good to see you. Who voted down? Give him support. I think that's you, right? Player 470? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, thank goodness. It was going to take me a while to vote down there myself, so I'm glad you guys took care of it. The 1112 leader quit? Oh, Daniel? Yeah, he quit a long time ago. GG's, boys. Sorry, I disappeared mid-game. My dog threw up. Oh, that's always a great. That's always a noise that'll wake you up in the middle of the night. You hear like that. The dog is, and you know you have like another 2 seconds to get that dog either like off the bed or like on hardwood floor, like somewhere it's easy to clean up. Because after that, you're just full. It's full. It's gonna be a disaster. It's gonna be your entire night. You know, you're up. You just gotta like immediately clean it and then throw it in the wash. Oh, the noise. Like it's not as bad when a cat does it, because you know a cat typically is just a fur ball. It's a little bit more contained. But when you hear the dog go, it's just like, oh god. And they always seem to choose like the area that'll inflict the most damage. But alas. Let's do Scandinavia. It's always a horrific morning surprise. Yeah. Because it's one of those things, it's like, what would be worse? You waking up in the middle of the night to it and then having to deal with the aftermath immediately, or waking up like 4 hours later after the stains have already soaked into whatever they threw up on. Either one's like not good. This is not like a good or bad case scenario. It's just, what do you want to deal with it now? Or do you want to deal with it later? The barefoot discovery is the worst part. So true. So true. Oh god. Oh man, nothing's gonna ruin your day. Like just stepping up right away and be like, I'm gonna go get myself a cup of coffee, and then you just step in it. And you go, oh man. And you can't like get mad at the dog because obviously they're sick. It's not like they're doing it on purpose, but it's just like, oh, buddy, here. You had to do it here. All right. So we got Soft with us. Who do we have? Pembroke. Pembroke's a good player. And we got Brandon. I like this corner of players. I also trust Soso. I like this corner of players we have. We should be able to win the back lines with these 4 players, including myself, pretty well. Hey, thank you for the follow. I'm probably being the most ridiculous of all of them right now, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of attacking wildly, just flailing my arms, if you will. So yeah, he's going to attack me. It's not a big issue. I already have more troops than he does. Dyer's over there just saving the entire time. So, real strat is I think I'm just going to push through this guy. I understand this guy's also pretty small and more in the corner. But since they both have similar amount of troops, and this guy has much more land, he's very much more of a target. Plus that frees up Brandon to help on the front lines. And then we can just take care of this guy willy-nilly on our own. And I think I got some donations. But you don't need to donate to me unless I call it out. And really, when you're donating to the back lines, you really only do that if there's a fight they're not going to win without your donations. Because we want to like capture momentum. But so far we're doing fine. I mean, we're doing great up here too. Who is this? Ashu? Of course it is. Good job, bud. Looking great out there, champ. I forgot about positioning, so that's why I died. Yeah, that happens. I do that sometimes too. Especially like if it's a contest game, I just kind of get lost in the sauce sometimes about it being a contest and I should take it seriously. I'm going to support Ashu here. He's not in a grave amount of danger, but he could do a lot more for us if he's not just getting pelted by that one guy. Barry's in a good position as well. Looks like this is going to be pretty much able to be handled. This is kind of like the ideal positioning. This is kind of what we want to see when we're doing this map and contest is like this position. 2 very large players that they cannot push through because these 2 guys could hold this the entire game. And if necessary, we could push out through here, but realistic, we don't really want to. I support Ashu's movement here. This is typically, and then in a contest, you never want to push across here. You want to be able to push up north. Just kind of being able to manage our borders a little bit more. But since this is non-contest, yeah, just stab in the heart of weakness right there. Speaking of dogs getting into stuff they shouldn't. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure my dogs weren't getting into something they shouldn't be. But no. They're both casually sitting on the couch. Like the absolute couch potatoes they are. Well done. GG. Okay. We're not gonna do Europe because of the stream delay. Scandinavia we just did, so I think we'll wait a second and see what the next map is. Asia. Yeah. We'll do Asia next. Share stream over. I'm so sorry. It was a quick one just to jump in there and jump out. All right, let's do this one. Okay. Let's see where the team goes. I'll kind of follow. I'll be a follower this time. I'll go here. You had the same thought I did. No, you take the spot back. That's fine. Looks like we have good control over Africa. We definitely have a numbers advantage there. I'm thinking I can help take out these guys and then be a good donator, which would make me very happy. So that's going to kind of be my plan. Hello, sir. You have overattacked. I will strike you now. There we go. That takes a lot of pressure off lockdown. Is that a player? It is a player. Okay, those guys are gone. Nice. Quiet should be able to also boat up north. Quiet, can you boat up north and fight this guy? Yeah, just take out the support, and that should be a good tag team over there. How do we do over here? We're winning, that's for sure. There's a Fulson. Nice. Alright, that's this corner mostly wrapped up. And this corner's just got one guy. So we're off to a pretty good start. What's the strat here? I mean, I like to kind of play without a strat, not in non-contest ones, and just kind of let it be a little bit more freeform. Ashu, I don't know how you managed to survive over here, but also thrive. But I'd love to see it. See if I can buff you up so you can maybe make a move of your own. And whoever this is, 95. Yeah, you really don't want to enter the water and boat ahead unless you have like 1 million troops. And the reason for that being is you don't want to become a liability elsewhere because you don't have enough troops to stay on. Whereas, you know, for the team's sake, you could just donate your troops forward and they would do a lot more damage than you trying to do something with them. Nothing against you by any means. I mean, I do the same here. I am with less than 1 million. I'm just donating. It really carries our team's momentum when we can have one strong guy in the front lines push rather than a bunch of weaker guys trying to push and donate forward. And they don't have enough troops to stay on, so they'll just use like 300,000 to stay on, and then they won't, and then we have big weakness on our back lines. Is the fox emoji for furry? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, go get him, J-Dog. Nice. Am I the only one that liked the stream? Because YouTube doesn't automatically update. If you refresh it, there's 23 likes. But thank you for liking it. Well, let me rephrase that. It doesn't auto-update for everybody, just for the streamer side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, so many people be like, dude, I was the first one to, like, leave a comment. And then, in reality, they're, like, the 8th person to leave a comment. GG. That was really good. That was really good. I mean, I just want to see how Ashu lived. How did you survive this? Okay, full send. A full send. And then you just lived. Okay. Oh, I should change my name. There you go. Got lucky with the weak people? Yeah. Hey, Aziz. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Are you playing Dummy Nation today? I am not. No. I do apologize. I did miss this week's Dummy Nation game. All right, let's do the world. Okay. See if we can delay over here. Oh, buddy, Quebec doesn't work when there's 2 people on it. What are you doing? Jeez. Holy cow. All right, so now we got a 3-on-1. Sick. Love to see it. Probably, I mean, 2 of them were here for sure, but the other one was not. Let's see if we can strike early. Oh, full send. Okay, we got 1. Then this guy's ignoring us. Which is fine by me, because I'm bigger than he is. Huzzah! Yeah, guys, don't donate me. I'm doing my own thing. Donate somebody like on the front lines. You guys want Asia so well. Push that with Europe. Don't worry about me. I'm just kind of doing my own thing. You know, I'm not connected to the front lines by any means. I can see the wheels turning in his head. Sometimes, well, here's the thing. Is a lot of times people will type things and the wheels turning in my head is trying to decipher what they said. And I'm just kind of sitting there being like, that doesn't make any sense. And I just listen, and then I'm like, what did they mean to say? And then I can't figure it out and I go, okay, well, whatever. And then I just like end up having said nothing for a little bit. That's really what happens. And then we just hit you again. Nice and slow. No one's in danger. There's no rush. Barry's over here. Who's Barry, by the way? Is that someone's like pseudonym now? I feel like they have played too well to like be someone new. And then lockdown, we could get you to push through. We're in a good spot. Everyone's good except for over here. Could be a little bit dangerous, but Avocado's got like more than enough. Here, let me just make sure you don't get kicked off. There you go. He wins that. Lockdown wins over here. Well, look who's back. Yeah, it's me. Hello. Also, hello, Nivelle. Or is it Nivell? Oh, buddy, I'm just... You can't ask me to pronounce things. It's not who I am as a person. Well, let me rephrase that. I can pronounce things just fine, but words from a foreign language? No, man. I ain't that guy. I ain't that guy. Yeah. This guy, how many troops does he have? Oh, he full sent. Okay. So lockdown should be fine. We won over there. We just push down here and we're good. Dang, black team swept that pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened in Asia, but you guys took control of that within a minute. That was good to see. Favorite video game of all time? Probably Crusader Kings 2. I played that a lot. Like, I like Crusader Kings 3. It's fine. But it just doesn't quite hit the same thing as Crusader Kings 2. Well, look who's back. How are you? Hey, Mr. OG. I am back. And I am doing much better. Thank you for asking. Who's this? Who jumped over here? Barry? GG's. Well done, boys. Looks like you OG guys are back in full swing, too. I see you are pushing us for the top. Good luck to you in the race. Last I checked, they were like 3 points behind. Okay, so we widened the gap a little bit, but they're going to push. Yeah, I had like half of Asia while we are barely out of the infinite growth phase. Yeah, I don't know how that quite occurred, but I'd love to see it. By the way, there's 4 minutes for the contest left. So let's just do one of our games. Let's do a Wordle. That is Namibia. They're going to ask me the capital. But first we can guess the neighbors. Botswana. South Africa. Zambia. And Angola. Can you? Yeah. I have no clue what. I have no idea. Does anyone know what the capital of Namibia is? Because I got nothing. I feel like it does start with an N, but I could be horribly, horribly wrong. Windhoek? You think? I don't think that's correct. Wow, that was good. Good job, Jonathan. It's going to be here, isn't it? Oh, really? Here. Okay. Usually, like, places that were former colonies have their capital on the coast for, you know, reasons. Can you guess the flag of Namibia? That's Botswana. That's Angola. That's Zambia. That's Lesotho. That's South Africa. So we're down to these two. This, I feel like I played as it. I think it's this one. It's not. Okay, it is this one. That's Zimbabwe, of course. I should have known that. All right, which landmark? That is Singapore. That's European. That kind of looks Eastern Russia, so I'm guessing this one. We got waterfalls, baby. This is the Upupa Falls. Nice. What does our time look like? We got a minute left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. Just tell me about it. A series of large waterfalls formed by the Kune River on the border of Angola and Namibia in that land. Okay, it's a region. Cool. Take some looks. Wow, that is beautiful. Holy cow. Crazy how nature do that. All right, we'll finish that up though. Actually, I think we could finish it. We can finish this real quick. National emblem of Namibia. Wouldn't surprise me if it's that, but it's this one. I got nothing about this. They have about 4 million. Okay. They use the franc. The dollar. All right. I'm going to be here. Make sure we don't miss it. Have you ever played GeoGuessr? You know, I did back when it was free. A little bit. It wasn't my, like, favorite game. So, yeah. I mean, I watched it a little bit, but I was watching, like, my favorite YouTubers play it and still not... Okay, this is the contest. We're going to go in Asia, boys. Or, excuse me, Africa. Africa is where we're going to want to be. So, spawn left. And no matter where you want to go on the map, put your marker down in Africa and then move forward, but put it down initially in Africa so we can chase off other players. Have you tried Brawl Stars? No, I saw it. There was someone from our chat who was a pro. I forgot who that was, but someone was a pro at Brawl Stars. Like, they legitimately were ranked in the world. But I can't remember who that was. What if everyone joins one spot? We don't need to condense it that much, but if everyone joins, puts down their marker in Africa and then moves out, it's a lot easier for those who stay in the back lines to still capture them. Yeah, so if we just capture this really quickly, we should be fine. The problem comes is when we leave, like everyone tries to go front lines and then we don't have enough people back lines, because then the enemy teams who did go back lines have like a sunk cost not to leave it, and then we have to deal with that, which is a lot harder. Whereas this is going to be a lot easier for us to deal with. We should be able to push out and donate quicker. Now, granted, this corner will be a little bit on the tough side. All right, here's our plan. Yeah, Pembroke, you saw my plan right away. And then if you guys can just charge into Soso, No Name, if you guys could all just charge into that guy, he'll be done really quickly. Nice. And then, boys, make sure we're fighting over here. Let's not just kind of watch me get attacked. Try and take care of the problem quickly. Nice, nice, nice. Let's try and finish up the guy we have the best chance of getting down with Dyer. And then we'll take a look at how we're doing on the board. Really well, really well. This was the last spot. Yeah, I kind of figured this would be with 3 players on the red team over here. Yeah, don't donate backwards anymore. We got this. Start donating forwards. Definitely need to take care of this guy. Whoever Censored is probably going to be our best option. So if we could get some donations to Censored really quickly in kind of Saudi Arabia area, because then we need to turn around and fight this. But first off, we got to take care of this problem.
And then censored if you want to keep going. We're trying to donate forward to you. But let's also split our donations between him and Coco. Yeah, let's try and donate Coco real quick. Get this done. That corner does look wrapped up. And then Coco, make sure you're slowing down a little bit. You want to be closer to your red interest. There you go. You're fine now. It's fine to be like 2 million or above, or 2 million below, I should say. But when you start to go like, when the deficit increases beyond that point, you need to slow down because that's a marker that your team's not able to keep up with the donations. As you can see, he's 1 million over now, so he can attack a lot more wildly. Where's Aro? Oh, there he is. Yeah, so the red team's going to push a lot, but they're kind of... As long as we keep supporting Coco, we're fine. Although I would love to build up somebody else, just in case. Where's RT? The hell is he, man? Here, bud. Fight back. Is this him? This is him, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Charge, my friend. Barely surviving top right. Well, you didn't go anywhere near where any of your teammates did, which is not a good move for either you or your team. Like, if we don't connect within the first 3 minutes, you went too far out, and that hurts our team because we're trying to connect really quickly and then push forward so that, like, everyone over here is individually weak, but because we are, apes together strong, we work together. Whereas people who go off on their own kind of do counteractive to that. So there's really nothing that anybody could do. Sin dudes, love it. I didn't set the spawn, I was too late. Yeah, that happens. For sure. I've done that once or twice myself. Well done, well done. Well done. There we go, perfect. Thanks for the no-nos, guys. You did great, Coco. Real proud of you. That was great. Tattoo, I don't take nation suggestions here. We do it democratically via the voting in the comments of Dummy Nation videos. So I would humbly ask you to go put your suggestion there because it's not, I can't take it here because it's a democratic process. So if I was, it's basically saying to everyone who did vote to be like, oh, screw you, your votes don't count because someone in chat said to do a different nation. So we will do your nation for sure. But if you want me to do it next, make sure to vote for it in the right place. Let's do the Africa map next. Not this one, but the next one. All right. Yeah. Oh, man. So, while I was away, holy cow. Reno had like the strongest winds they've ever had since I've lived here. Like at one point it was gusting at like 65 miles an hour, which if you don't know how strong that is, it's like 5 miles an hour short of being of like how strong a hurricane would be. And it just wailed and ripped off my roof.
I got to call insurance about that. But it was just like, man, this is such a unwelcomed endeavor. It was just like so strong. It like blew over my gas grill, which is kind of crazy because there's a lot of trees around me, as well as I've got like 6-foot high fences. Like I have a very high fence line, so for the wind to come through that and still push down my grill was insane. There's a kind of a sign outside my house, you know, one of those industrial signs that says, hey, like crosswalk coming up here. It ripped off one of those hinges. So now there's a sign like half a mast being held onto one hinge. And I took a picture of it because I was so concerned it was going to get ripped off and then just thrown into my car. And I was like, oh, the city will pay for this. Which I still need to call him about and be like, hey, your thing fell down. Like internet was getting blown out, power was getting blown out. It was just like, for a place that, you know, really doesn't get that windy, it was quite shocking how much the wind really came after us. Like the airports was shut down. It was insanity. How tall is 6 feet? I don't know, real tall. Find a Norwegian man, stand next to him, and that's probably close to it, I would say. Someone said 2 meters. Yeah, sure, why not? I have no idea. I'm not a meters man. Meters mean nothing to me. 183 centimeters is 6 feet. Okay, sure. I'll take your word on that one, champ. Luhan, it's good to see you. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, well done. We'll call that. If you play FPS games, then meters is easy. No, because you just convert it to feet. But even then, like, feet is such an obscure, like, distance, like, a measurement that it's just like, how many feet away is that? I don't know, man. I go yards. And here's the thing. When in America, I feel like it's a lot more easy to communicate in yards than it is like feet or meters. And the reason for that being is most American men played football at some point. So you have a very good visualization of how many yards something is that will then be communicated with another man who's also played football. And then you just go, yeah, yards. Abaglula, I'm sure you like 100% know what I'm talking about because you live in Texas and you definitely played football. Who's the other no name? Probably someone who just wants to be like you, Aziz. That and hunting? Yeah, very true. That and hunting. But I feel like hunting is very much like, you know, you would communicate hunting because you need to know distance and stuff. But even so, I feel like I still hold to my truth that it's easier to communicate in FPS games because most people you're going to be playing with are men and they play football at some point in their life. I know yards since the default in car games. Forza was yards the first time I played. That's a funny way to know that. How do we get talking about yards? I told someone it's like 6 feet, and then we just talked about that. I never played football personally, but you know it. You have an idea. I mean, yeah, not everyone's played football, but like the vast majority of people have played football to some degree, even as like a kid. That they would be like, yeah, I understand what a foot is or a yard is. Basketball was the game I went with. Yeah, I never got into basketball. I'll tell you, I coached every sport under the sun when I lived in Fort Collins, like youth sports. And basketball, here, let's do this one. Basketball was tough. And it wasn't tough for the reasons you think it was. It was tough because you give 12 kids a ball in a large, echoey environment and you try and tell them something. And one of them is going to bounce their damn ball. And it's just impossible to communicate. So we had a very rigid rule, me and my other coach, that if anyone bounces the ball while we're talking, we all sprint. And then while I was having a line, I just go, you can thank Kyler for that one. And then everyone gets mad at Kyler, and Kyler remembers to hold his ball next time coach is talking. But I always walked out of that gym with such a headache. Oh, it's so loud. So loud. Oh, man. My heart goes out to anyone who coaches basketball just because it's such a mental toll. More than any other sport. I don't know. Maybe I'm just sensitive to sound. But I hated it. Dang it, I was kind of hoping you would over-attack into me. But we have Quebec's help. Yeah, I see him. There's not a lot I can do. You're gonna have to take an L there, champ. Bud, you don't need a full send. Guys, just relax. We have this one in the bag. Everyone just needs to relax for a minute. Instead of strengthening our opponent, we can just be patient and hold for a minute. Like the first guy, he just over-attacked. The fight is going to get done. Doesn't need to get done immediately. Second guy had more than enough troops to deal with it. He just panicked. And then full send. And that was not necessary. It doesn't help the team when you full send. In fact, it counters it. Because what you took was a guy who was going to be down in a couple of attacks, and you made him much stronger by giving him all your land. So just be patient. Attack once a cycle. I only play golf. Who only plays golf? What kind of privileged life did you have where like the only sport you got into was golf? Currently an assistant coach with my son's team in basketball. Agree? Dude, my heart goes out to you. You got to get your kid into something else. I'll be straightforward with you. I don't care if my kid's going to be a prodigy in basketball. I will not. I'll coach him in any other sport, but not basketball. I will never coach him. It's so awful. Get him into something like baseball. Baseball is like a nice sport. No risk of real injury. They get out there, they have some fun, make some friends. There's the secret about baseball specifically is there's a lot of time where you're not really doing anything. So, you know, they get to make friends a lot easier. Unless you get one of those dumb coaches who just insists that everyone is in their military cadet school and needs to be silent unless they're being talked to. Those kind of coaches are the worst. Because they don't know how to coach. They just think if they yell enough, they will be a good coach. And you go, okay, man. That's cool for you. Whenever a coach is really yelling all the time, like, let me rephrase that. Like yelling encouragement, yeah, that's great. They get hyped for their kids. You love to see that. But when they're yelling at their kids like to do stuff, they're just overloading the kids and the kids don't know what to do, and then they just like fail. And it's just like, man, you got to give them a battle plan prior to the battle starting. You can't just yell at them once you see the field. And those people are always the worst. I coached against one of those parents, and they were yelling the whole time. Their team was so lost. And one of their kids, this was flag football. One of the kids picked off a pass and was running it back. And the kids started showboating about 30 yards prior to the end zone. And one of our kids caught him and stripped the ball. And I go, yeah. And I just go to my sideline like, yeah, that's why you finished the play. And the other coach just started screaming at me, like so ridiculously. Like he almost got escorted off the field. And I was just like, what a guy. What a guy to think that he's in the game. And it's one of those things, like, I'm sure he's just mad because his kid did something really stupid. But it's just like, what are you doing? Anyways, Caucasia is our map. We go top left. Anyone hear about OpenFront? Yeah, it's just a copy of Warfront. It's literally, what sucks about OpenFront is Warfront was made by the guy who made Better TT. Put a lot of time and effort to it. Didn't finish it. The guy who made OpenFront just copied his code and did nothing with it. I will never play that game. It's a bad game. Real kind of garbage move, if you ask me. I want Better TT back? Yeah, I would love it back too. Street soccer is my childhood. They would always make me be goaltender, not because I was good, but because they were outnumbered by the opposing team. Good memories. What? No, that doesn't explain why they would make you the goaltender, though. Like, sure, they're outnumbered. Yeah, but every team needs a goalie. Surely they put you as the goalie for some reason. Basically, I'm saying don't discount your skill. Because you can't put, like, the horrible kid at goalie, because then you'll just lose every game. That's always the fun jigsaw as a coach. Because you want every kid to play and every kid to have the chance to be like a star. But not every kid has the same talent. And there are some positions where you just can't have everyone play. Like in baseball, you can't have everyone be pitcher. Because you got to get the ball across the plate. Otherwise, the game doesn't happen. Now, I would always, like, be the guy who, like, said, hey, if you want to be a pitcher, you're not good enough right now. But if you want to work on these specific things and you want to show improvement, I will put you in a game. I'll even stay late. I'll stay late and we can practice afterwards. Which really was always, like, lovely to see, because a lot of kids would take up that challenge of being like, yeah, I do want to be a pitcher. I'll work on it. And then they would get better. And then even if they weren't amazing, I'd still put them in because, you know, they tried really hard. And the other kids would just be like, nah, I don't actually want to be a pitcher that much. I'm like, all right, great. No hurt feelings. You kind of realized the limit of your game. And the parents would understand that too. Be like, yeah, dude, I ain't going to be out here for 4 hours to watch some kid not get it across the plate. Can we go in here, boys? Can we charge? Hulk? There we go. Then mine should be able to come down really quickly. That's good, that's good. Things are looking good. We have some weird people over here. I don't know why we went here and here. But it's fine. I mean, we have the numbers. But we're just very disconnected.
So we should be fine. Jibbin, the guy to your left, has full scent, by the way. Just in case you're not zoomed out. Yeah, you noticed a little bit. Not being a bad person or anything, or is it just me or the larger kids put in goalie? Sometimes. Depends on the age group. Because, yeah, if you have a kid that can't really run super fast, a goalie might be a good option for him. But honestly, if you don't have a good goalie, life becomes really difficult. It's kind of like the same thing of like, oh, the kid sucks. Put him at catcher. He'll be big enough to just block it. Sure. But what happens when there's a play at home and the kid can't catch? Or he just like think of pace of play. I guess what I'm trying to say is that's kind of the difference between a good coach and a bad coach. Is you put a kid where you think he won't hurt the game the most, that's a bad coach. I'd rather have the fat kid, because, you know, I was a fat kid. I'd rather have the fat kid out there and a chance to make a goal. Because at the end of the day, one thing that some, like the head of the rec league in Fort Collins said that really stuck with me is just like, this will be a lot of these kids' only opportunities to like be the hero, to be the quarterback, to be the pitcher, to be the star, as at this league. Because, you know, we're not developing superstars here. So, you know, let the kids play. And I thought back to my childhood and be like, yeah, I was a fat kid. I literally never got the opportunity to like be the pitcher or do any of the fun things. And I never did. It wasn't until high school that I started playing rugby that I like ever got the ball because I was just a fat kid who was the lineman. It was like, yeah, man, let him try it. I'd rather have like one of the best plays I experienced in flag football was we had this real big kid. He wasn't very athletic, but and the other team really underestimated him, but he could catch. Like, not well, but he could. And the quarterback threw a ball that was a little high. Truth be told, it was intended for somebody else. But the big kid caught it, and nobody was even guarding him because they didn't think he was fast enough. So he just ran for a touchdown. Like, hell yeah, brother. Like, let the kids be the hero. It's amazing. It's always the best moments in coaching when you take a kid. Let's do Asia, by the way. You take a kid who probably isn't the most athletic or the best, and you make them the star. Yeah, I don't see any lag on my end, so if you do, probably just refresh it. It might have been just a spike. Hey Corgi, is it true there's a new YouTuber on Territorial? From what I heard, because I haven't been here, there's a new guy, a French YouTuber who played a game. And then Freedom, if you want to play on our side, you got to use brackets, not parentheses. Just FYI, my friend. A lot of people make that mistake. Okay. Jibbin, what do you think about this, bud? Nice. Really want to get over to help fight Mr. Taunt.
Because these guys have another problem they got to worry about is this green guy behind them, so I don't want them to use up too many of their troops. But they're fine. We should be good over there. Is your real name Corgi? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's my legal name. This is true. Yeah, those guys won. How are we doing over here? I mean, a little bit rough. Hold on, Abba. I got you. I mean, Mama should be able to take a little bit of pressure off you. At least Russia's not doing anything yet. Abba, you're at max. You got to charge. Keep going, Abba. You're at max again. Make sure you survive. Hooray! Oh no, I'm an hour late. I was busy until now. No worries. It's always good to see you, DJ. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, Corgi. Well, thank you. Can you play one game as OG? They said if I could get you to play a game with them, they'll give me all the gold. Well, they lied to you. Buddy, you agreed to a term of a contract without even getting specifics. What is all the gold? You're asking me to enter into a contract you don't even know the terms of. How dare you? That's bad business. For that reason, I have to say no. For that reason, I'm out. This is Shark Tank. For that reason, I'm out. I don't trust you as a business partner. Hey, Alex Cork, member for a month. Hi. Hello. Corgi, what do you think of the AD trade with Luka? Who got traded? Who's AD again? Who's AD though? Oh, really? That guy. Dude. I don't know what happened there, but I don't know why Dallas would trade their best player. Wasn't he like their entire team? I don't really follow basketball that heavily. I just kind of watch the Nuggets when they're in the playoffs. I'll be straightforward with you. It's not that I'm a bandwagon fan. It's just that I don't get the opportunity to watch Denver sports living in Nevada. I'm forced to watch. Let's do Australia. I'm forced to watch Californian teams. Dallas lost their star because they didn't want to pay a Supermax contract. Well, that seems really dumb. Who else do they have on their team that they like? Oh man, sorry, it's too much money. We couldn't possibly play our best or pay our best player the biggest price. But man, talk about the rich getting richer. Like, I know the Lakers are diminished because LeBron James is older, but still, man, the Lakers have had their time in the sun. They can afford some time in the cellar, just like the Patriots are. Nothing brings me more joy than watching all of the people who used to be Patriots fans taking off their jersey and going and band riding another team. Which I think collectively we can all agree are the worst fans, are just the people who like the best team God, so obnoxious. It seems like it's really like feels like a child's logic. Like, I like the team that is the best. Like, okay, do you have any ties to them or a reason why you like them? No, they're the best. That's why I like them. Okay. That's so cool of you. I see that you're really good about, you know, overcoming adversity. We fight. Mind, join me. Yeah. Transrock! Where are you? There we go. Where do you think you've been, Corgi? I have been sick. And truth be told, I don't like talking about it, so that will be all I do discuss. Alright. Just charge, Micro. You got enough troops. Anu and you can definitely take this guy down. There you go. We got Basketball Dave over here. Shifty, no! This area is rough. Basketball Dave, fight somebody. Fight anybody over here, my guy. Poor Shifty's just getting blitzed down. Shifty, fight back. Fight back. Fight back, Shifty. Fight back. You got this. The team believes in you. Fight back. Keep going, Shifty. Love the bravery. Finish him, Shifty. Jeez Louise, you have 1 million. You're fighting a guy with 100,000. I missed because my internet's getting installed at my new apartment. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. You moved. You told me about that. How do you like the new apartment? It's always weird moving into a new place. It's like it's like a weird sense of like, I don't know, kind of anxiety about being in a new place. Like, sure, there's a little bit of excitement about like the new things that can come, but like you just don't know where things are. You don't know the neighborhood. You don't know your neighbors. It's a weird feeling. Good, I get to go back to work this evening. Well, that'll be fun. At least, you know, it's a different branch or whatever, but at least you kind of know the job. Who's gonna get the crown? Go, Mama! You have a chance to get the crown! Yeah! Boats? I don't see any boats. GG. Alright, we got 3 minutes for the contest. Might as well just wait this one out. I could probably get a global in really quickly. I'm pretty fast with the globes. Alright, we start off with our typical France. France is a little bit warm, but not very warm. Give me Mali. We go in the wrong direction. Give me Turkey. Turkey's warmer, but not adjacent to the answer. Okay. Give me Russia. That rules out a lot of countries. Russia's warmer, but not adjacent to the answer, so it's probably nothing over there. Give me Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan is adjacent. Turkmenistan. Yes, that's exactly how I spelt it. It's cooler. Okay, I figured it would probably be above. Give me Tajikistan. Tajikistan's adjacent, so the answer is Kyrgyz. This. Please tell me you understand. No, not Pakistan. Kyrgyzstan. Oh my god. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Yay! Oh man. Not great at spelling, I'll tell you that. Do you mostly root for Colorado teams, Rockies, Broncos, etc.? Yeah. I don't think the only team I root for outside of that of Colorado teams is I'm actually from Florida, so I will root for the Miami Dolphins. Like, there's some teams I have friends that like, so I'll root for them. Like, I root for Michigan, the Michigan Wolverines, college football. Like, not like, oh my god, I've got so much Wolverine stuff, but if, like, they happen to be on, I'll root for them. As long as it's not the Cowboys, we're still friends. Really? I thought the Cowboys owned the Dallas sector, or excuse me, the Austin sector, like the whole belt. I thought they owned everything that wasn't Houston, and you're not from Houston. How did you avoid the Cowboy fan? I mean, here's the thing. My dad is a huge Cowboys fan. So I will, like, when I watch a game with him, I will, you know, not cheer against the Cowboys, but I'm not exactly sorry to see them lose. The only exception to that was Michael Gallup, a guy I went to school with. He went to Colorado State. I went to Colorado State. I didn't know him. He was just happened to be on the team when I was there. He went to the Cowboys, so I would love to see him do well. But yeah, I'm not a Cowboys fan. I kind of enjoy watching them fail because so many people are Cowboys fans. By the way, we go Asia. Sorry about that. Asia. Corgi, hockey, yes or no? I will always go to a hockey game. It'll probably never be my idea. If it's on TV, I probably won't switch the channel. Me saying this not having cable. But outside of that, I don't really follow hockey. I will cheer for the Avalanche for sure. I was like in grade school. It was when the Avalanche came to Denver and then won 2 Stanley Cups. And that was like a really big deal. The popular kid in my 3rd grade class was like a big hockey guy, so therefore everybody else was really into hockey, so therefore I kind of got influenced into hockey as well. Yay! We got a guy out. Okay, let's try and turn our attention down here. Yep, that works for me. I'm like the perfect guy for him to attack too, because I don't have anything to do after this. John, you gotta get involved now. You gotta fight this guy. Body, you gotta fight him. Let's go. Charge, boys. Charge. This guy should be easy. Apes together strong. Abagalula's already leading the charge. Jibbin is too, and he's got the most ridiculous set of responsibilities. John. There we go. Ifrit, attack for less, bud. Because you still need to be able to donate troops forward. Afghan, can you work with Brandon? Charge, bud. Come on. I don't know why so many people are afraid. Yep, there you go. That was like a 2% attack. You're not fooling me. Give me a 10% attack. Give me 10% of your troops. I know what 10%... There we go. I was about to say, I know what 10% looks like. That was not it. I saw like 20 troops get deployed and be like, come on, man. Yeah. But please start fighting. Please start fighting, Afghan. You can literally wrap things up solo, but you gotta like charge. You have more than enough troops and support. You're at no danger. There should be no reason for you to not be fighting right now. We gotta get that done so we can push forward. All right, let's try and build up not DJ and No Name down in Africa. Let's try and limit our donations to those two. Everybody else should be fine. But we do need to win Africa sooner rather than later. Because I'm worried about this guy. Whoever... Shifty, make sure you leave this guy alone for a minute. Reason being is we don't want to leave a nice opening for this guy to be able to push up. Miv, can you fight this guy over here? Take pressure off No Name so we can get this job done. I know you're going after weak guys, but like move the border together. Don't leave a gap. And not DJ, if you could start working your way through to Greenland. Nice. Love to see it. Don't donate me. Donating me. You kill Corgi Circus? No, I am Corgi Circus. I got this? Well, hopefully. That's the idea. Are you gonna finish it, or are you just gonna... We built up No Name, so he should be able to survive boats from this guy. Although he is coming right now, just FYI. See, just signal boat. Boat. Yeah, you gotta get down there to block it. Hurry, No Name. Hurry! Block the boat! Why are we worrying about Matic? Why are you leaving him a way in? I think he's prioritizing saving. No, he's in frickin' my brother in Christ. You push through this guy so you can just block the boat. Mongrel. DJ will be my champion now. Corgi, for every battle royale game you win, how many do you lose on average? You know, it depends on the day, but I would say like my overall average is typically like I win 1 out of 3 games I play. Sometimes that means like first game on I win. Sometimes that means I lose like 5 in a row. But on a typical night, I'll win within 3 games pretty consistently. There's just an overarching theme of luck in this game that you really just can't get around. Where did his troops go? Someone's about to get a giant boat, by the way. I think it's this. Nope. Where did all of his troops go? He got stupid with his troops? No, he left the game and his bot did something, but I couldn't tell where his bot sent the troops. Because it wasn't on a boat anywhere. And it wasn't to this guy because he had like 4 million. But alas, we win. GG's. Be full sent on no name? Oh, okay. Alright, well, I will be right back, boys. Enjoy Chair Stream. I'll answer your question here in a second, Nico. Anyways, so the leaderboard, the way it works is you take attrition. You take point attrition. If it loads. So basically, we will consistently take more and we'll take attrition. So we'll lose points every day if people don't play. The higher your points go up, the more attrition you take. So even for a clan our size, like we've gotten up to 40 points a few times, but we'll literally lose it within 6 hours because the attrition gets so high. I don't understand how someone can become clan leader. You elect them. So if you go to game menu, leaderboards, clan members, options, and then you search for a name, like this is my thing. You hit load. There's my name. You can elect a leader over here. Also, we gain less points. Yeah, is that true though? Do you gain less points? Interesting, I started a clan with my kids, but I'm the only one playing. Stuck around 80th place. So what you're really telling me is you didn't start a clan with your kids. You started a clan with yourself. But man, the fickle nature of kids, am I right? They'll be so diehard about something, and then about 2 hours later, when they don't find immediate success, they'll be like, all right, I'm done. It's like such a weird thing to have to like teach a kid to be resilient in something that they won't just be like a superstar. But it kind of makes sense when so much of the world's media is like, oh, this random thing will happen to you and then you'll be super strong. And the world don't work like that. You gotta actually like practice. Stardew Valley keeps winning out for the kids' family screen time. Oh, dude. I just never got in that game. But I get it, it's colorful. You get to chop a tree. Other clans get more points than player count when we get less points than the player count. Oh, interesting. All right, let's do Australia. It's good for the less bloodthirsty kids. The redhead loves territorial, though. Don't tell me that. Ew, gross. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. My Wi-Fi keeps dropping. Did you answer my question on Civ 7?
I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I don't quite have the physical stamina right now to play a game of that degree. I would love to, so we are definitely going to, but not right now. I feel like I need a couple days under my belt to kind of make sure that I'm good to stream for long again, and then we'll definitely play Civ 7. Alright. Oh, dude, holy cow. What the frick? What are you doing? Where are your troops? Yeah. Dogpile. Now you, fool, you've unleashed me from my cage. Fool. New. Join me. Oh, there we go. Get involved. Fight. Yes. Yes. Love to see that. Love to see that. Somebody just attacks right away. They know what's going on. Good job, Shifty, as well. Now, slow down your attacks, guys. We don't need to win it right away. Make sure you have troops to, survive after this. Corgi, how do you get the numbers so big from so high up? Always have to zoom in. I'll show you here in the menu after this game. Who was it? Oh, yeah. Trix had been playing this game for like a year. He's a really good player on our team. And he didn't know about this either. So don't feel like you're alone. GG. Alright. So anyways, to get the font size bigger, you go to game menu, settings, and then you hit this place balance above. This will put the numbers above the person's name, so it'll make the name small, the numbers big, which is what you want. Easy peasy, right? It makes YouTube videos so much easier to follow too. I would think the opposite for videos, but I mean, to be competitive in the game, you really need to see the numbers or anything else. All right, we got 3 minutes for a contest. We finished the global. Let's start a flaggle. Vietnam. It's not Vietnam. We're 8% correct. So it's not going to be Indonesia. It's something to the southwest of Vietnam. What is red and white? It's like, obviously Austria's out. Indonesia's out. Give me the this is the wrong answer, but I just want to see where I'm supposed to be looking. Oh, that's Paraguay. Nailed it. Can you guess the shape of Paraguay? It's that boy. Can you guess the emblem of Paraguay?
That one, the one that says Paraguay. Can you guess pick the flag of the capital city of Paraguay? Oh, buddy, no, I can't. Is that it? Nailed it. Thank God the colors were the same. Can you pick a flag of a country that neighbors Paraguay? Well, Brazil is a pretty obvious choice. And population of Paraguay was like 4 million, 6 million. They used the peso. They used that. Dang it. Mission failed. Oh, perfect timing. People report you in chat, Corgi. Yeah, but I'm a clan leader, so I'm immune to that, I believe. So it's Enzo, Gecko, and Napoleon. It's not those streamers. It's probably just people who like get too like rah about their streamer and think the only way for their streamer to get big is to tear down another streamer. But what it really does is it makes that streamer look really bad. So, you know, it's bad on their part. Therefore, you know, obviously don't do it if you're on our side. But anyways, for this one, we go top right. We go the Arabian Peninsula. If it's only 3, you immune? No, as a clan leader, I'm immune from all kind of like censors and stuff like that. But yeah, like what happens when you grief another streamer is you're still associated. Your name is associated with, like if you grief me, you're associated with the other streamers. So let's say like Gecko. Gecko's a nice guy. But what that does is you take a larger audience, like my audience, and then you tell them all that Gecko is a bad guy, even though Gecko specifically didn't have anything to do with it. Therefore, these people who watch my stuff are less inclined to watch Gecko stuff, which then hurts that streamer. So the person you're trying to help, you actually hurt. It's like, oh no, I'm getting stream sniped. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm just gonna move over here, see if they follow, and then move down here. Oh, I didn't get out in time. That's okay. But at the same time, if a team wants to dedicate this many troops to like taking me out, you really just gotta think they're 2 men down because they're not gonna win. How does the game balance out players competing in it? Like if you outnumber the others, how does it get balanced? So what the game will do is outside of a contest, like in a contest, it doesn't matter. If you're outnumbered, you're outnumbered. But if it's not a contest, what the game will do is, let's say there's 60 players in the game and it's supposed to be a 5-team game, but 30 of the players are on one clan. What the game will do will condense down how many teams there are until the teams are balanced. So it'll take like a 6-game team and then take it down to a 2-team game. All right, let's try and finish up over here. Dyer, Pembroke, Cornbread, and just Bertie. Good job. Just make sure we finish that. And then let's start donating to No Name. And then I would love to build up a second person. But I'm worried about how big that guy's getting. So maybe New Case would be a good person to donate a second. And then New Case, if you could fight the big guy. If you could help fight the big guy, New Case. We want to fight Clickbait.
We want you to fight clickbait. Feel free to give a charge. Yeah! Here you go. Good job. Good job. I'm worried about the purple team. No Name, if you could focus down south, potentially. Because they're kind of clearing us up over here. I think he's in the voice chat. Which is fine. I mean, we do have also DJ over here, so I'm not really worried about the red team as much. Although they are pushing. So maybe we do donate DJ. Jibbin's winning over here. Fantastic. Let me just help him. Or he's not winning. He's fighting, I should say. But him, Shifty, Gooner, and BB are all fighting. Thank you, Aziz. Saving Sir BB. Listening while I drive. Thanks for saying nice things about me. Of course, Gecko. I know you're not like telling people to like try and grief. It's just people who are not who are well intentioned, or just doing the bad things. A YouTuber's not in control of their audience. At the end of the day, it's a kid who's just like, probably this is their first time of being on a team and they're just a little bit too excited. It happens. The Color of Corgis. What a name, dude. Was this guy a poet? Can't just kill us. He has to like sing a poem about it too. Listening while I'm ironing a combat shirt with a travel irons and sleeve ironing board. Oh, nice. Yeah, you always gotta look fly on the go for sure, dude. No, he quit. He didn't want to get cold himself. It was just a blank space player with Gecko tag on it. No offense to the Gecko team. Yeah, no. But it is like one of those things, just like, you know, it's unfortunate that some people like choose to represent you in ways that you don't want to be represented. Please do a battle royale next. I can't, unfortunately. There's no way for us to segregate ourselves to play it. And if we were to go into a general game, despite how much I would ask everyone to take off their tags and play individually, people would still gang up with other corgis against other people, and that's just not fun or fair. Me and Aziz are having a friendly battle right now. It's good to hear. The whole team won 1 point. I mean, 1 point's big. 1 point's big. That's a big point. Thanks so much for the donos. Of course, Aziz. We knew we could trust you. Oh, there was an empty name, Gecko, up to no good. That's a bummer. If I hear about it internally, I'd be sure. Yeah. No worries, brother. I've had to deal with the same issues before. It's just someone getting a little bit too hot-headed. Be like, hey, man. Let's cool our jets here.
Don't trust these. Puke face. Trust me only. Smiley face. Okay, fair enough. What's the best way to start in the beginning? Simple tack. What I would say is, if you type !tutorial, that'll bring up my tutorial video, and that will give you more information about the best ways to start and the good strategies to have and the mindset to have in a lot more cohesive and concrete way than I could possibly give you in like a elevator pitch rundown. I will be right back. I'm sorry, boys. Good luck. Protect me.
Hooray, we win. Okay. Let's do. We got 5 minutes for next contest. Let's finish the oh, we finished the Flagle, didn't we? We could do the travel. Okay, today I'd like to go from Malaysia to Kyrgyzstan, Thailand, Laos, China. Bam. I think most people will get that one right. Yeah, about half the people did. Let's do USA. Today I'd like to go from Wisconsin to Washington, D.C. Okay. We can go Michigan. We didn't need Michigan. Really? Ohio. West Virginia. Virginia. So what was the faster way? Probably Illinois, Kentucky. Ah, okay. Good to know. This is the first time I got the travel right. Nice. Or you should play, since you play geography mini games, you should definitely play GeoGrid. Okay. Let's GeoGrid. How to play. Guess a country for each box. Each box on any given board has anywhere from 5 to 30 unique answers. Ukraine. Okay. As host of the Olympics. We're going to say this is Tajikistan. No. Uzbekistan. How about Venezuela? Venezuela doesn't border 5 countries. China. Russia. No. Okay. We'll worry about that later. All right. Contest in 20 seconds. All right, let's do it. We go Alaska and Canada. Northern Canada. Yeah, top left. I really liked your beginning tutorial video. You could do an advanced or competitive tactics one. With hints like the one with the bigger numbers.
I don't know if I could get that much information out there, because like beyond the beginner tutorial, so much of the game is situational that it's not like, it's basically kind of like chess. It's like I taught you the opening and some good principles, but from there you got to kind of see the board. There's not like really any secrets beyond that. The only way I could give you more advice is by you seeing the situations I'm in, which is honestly just the videos I'm in, or the videos I put out. Alright. Even though I died at this point, that's like 3 stream snipers down. Very funny they didn't even work together. But hopefully our team should be able to kind of take advantage. Not a lot I can do there. That was 5 guys attacking me all at once. Not a lot I could do. But the team's got this area under control. Just work together, boys. Like Wuhan, Tiger, and Soft, if you fight this guy in white right here, you could help the team out a lot by clearing that out. Reggae and Bulgur can fight down this guy, so Tiger doesn't feel a threat. And Sudrol, you just kind of have to hold out. There's not a lot you can do in this situation. CBS, as long as you're attacking somebody, you're doing good for the team. You're attacking that guy, great. Keep it up, boys. Stream snipers throwing their game just to mildly tick you off is wild. It doesn't even upset me, to be honest with you. Because what you really think about that is ultimately 5 guys attacked me, 5 guys died. 4 of them died immediately because they put all their effort into defeating me. So that's a 4-for-1 trade. It just sabotages their teams. Gives us the advantage. Alright, we do need to start pushing donations down south. 1984, if you could get over here, we could have you as a champion. That'd be really helpful. If you could start fighting the red team from Quebec. If we could start donating 1984 right now, boys. That'd be a really good option for us. He's in Quebec. He just touched down. Yo, Rob Drake, member for 20 months. Hi, how's everyone doing? Missed you, Corgi? I'm doing better. Missed you as well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. All right, keep pushing 1984. Keep pushing down into Quebec. Don't worry about the islands. We'll deal with that later. And if you can't get a donation into 1984, donate to Tykes down south. In 1984, you're above your red interest by a lot, so let's start clearing out the big guys. No one's donating you to clean up the trash, bud. Just start pushing forward. 20 months doesn't feel real. Yeah, it's almost 2 years. Good job, Tykes. Doing great. Yeah, there you go, 1984. That's what we needed you to do, is fight the big guy.
Big full send. Love to see it. Took it like a champ. That's like really the last real champion on the red team too. Waiting for the 2-year badge and hope it will be a duck. The 2-year badge is Corgi Iron Man. He's wearing sunglasses. It looks pretty cool. There's a certain theme we keep with. Polar bears was the exclusion. And it was a funny suggestion, and it actually came out really good. It's here already? Yeah, we did it as soon as we had like 4 people pass the Polar Bear Club, because it's like, well, we gotta do something else. And the next step is 2 years. So yeah. Best starting strategy? I mean, you can check out mine in the tutorial video. There's also a bunch of other strats in the Discord that are written that are pretty good as well. In fact, a lot of the ones in Discord are kind of slightly harder to pull off, but can be ruled off as better than mine. Mine's just a little bit easier to pull off, which is why I use it. Boys, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I'm feeling real dizzy. I'm gonna go ahead and just
1979.
The hell was that?
The newly appointed president has called his fellow party members to a meeting in a local theatre hall in Baghdad.
I don't know what that is. Anyways, I'm gonna have to end the stream here. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll try this a little bit longer. But yeah, just not feeling the best right now. A little bit dizzy, and I'm just gonna go lay down. But thanks guys for being here. Hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. I'll see everybody.